Let's see this quick demo of online shopping app which I just built .NET MVC technology with the clean architecture. And this app built completely by the AI without writing any code. So let's see quick features over here. So what are the features? So here that shopping app which user can shopping their product. So here I can just add that product and just choose another product. So I can just choose that product everything, and if I just proceed that, so I can just order, and whatever the order actually we can track it over here. So there is a tracking system as well, like current order. So whatever just delivered, I can just see that delivered as well. So this is that complete online shop, so which we are building via the AI. So let's moving to start implementations. So before I start implementation, I especially recommend if you first time visit my channel, so go to my channel which is .NET real world example. And then here previously actually we just built this clean architecture using a web API. So I'm especially recommend, so here that session actually you can just go through like how we can create a clean architecture using any front end or any presentation layer application, so using AI. So this is that one of that, so you can just go with that. And now if you want to learn more about that AI integration or build any application by the AI, so you can learn many things like front end, back end, as a game development, mobile development, many things you can learn it. So yeah, let's moving to start implementation. So let's open VS Code and using that existing application. So here's my existing application, and this is my existing application which we built in last time, like clean architecture, but as a presentation layer we are using web API. But this time we will try to implement as a web application as like a MVC technology, in using MVC technology and using same architecture like clean architecture we will use in our MVC application, so using AI. So yeah, that's why I'm using the same architecture, right? So only we will add a new presentation layer. So if you want to take this repository, so you can go with my GitHub link, and here you can just get this complete implementations, and it's a nice document as well, like what is the clean architecture, how we get, what is that, and how we are using, what are the things actually we required to create and all. So everything actually I just explained in a details over here, so you can just refer this repository to understand and build that clean architecture. So now moving back to in our VS Code, and here as like we just open same thing, so we nothing we have to change on another layer, only we have to add on a new presentation layer. So for that what I can do, simply I can go with this in a client extension, which you can just install in the extension package, and you can just use this free LLM. So here's Grok code first, it is a free. So I'm actually using this is a long time, more than I think one a month. So still I'm using as a free, so yeah, I'm good with that. And yeah, here simply I can just ask to build our applications using this prompt. So it's just simple prompt which we can just describe what we are trying to build over here. So see, as I just asking, okay, in this existing clean architecture implement another presentation layer such as a MVC, and is this MVC application similar to the web API which we have done in previously, right? To manage online shopping system application, the application can use application allow to user to browse product, add the card, place the order, and tracking their order, and do not change anything on the existing project structure or code, only is use it within in the MVC application, right? So also we just instruction, don't change anything in the existing, because this existing one we are using in many way, right? So we don't want to change anything on that, only we have to implement a new web application and consume that clean architecture. So that's it actually we want to tell, and then we have to go with the plan. So that first we will check, okay, what is that plan actually we're trying to build. So yeah, make sure you use that plan mode and that hit enter. Okay, so I think plans got ready over here. So if you scroll up over here, okay, so see, here's the plan, And what is the plan? Like based on my exploration clean architecture project, I can implementation MVC web application as another presentation layer. Here the proposed plan. So current architecture understanding, okay, domain, application, interface, and presentation layer, that is fine. And also we have the web API, perfect. And then propose MVC application to key feature, okay. So they are that key feature they will implement in the MVC application. And dependency, actually we have to use the domain layer, application layer, and infrastructure project, that is also fine. Use the same connection string, okay, that is fine. And also session management system, actually they're using the session management system, that is also fine. And controller views and setup, okay. Now cool, I think we are good with that, because there is a no change anything in our existing application, only they are just building a new one and using this as a mediator or no CQRS pattern, okay. So yeah, I think we are good with that. Then we can just tell, okay, just proceed. Yeah, we can just tell, okay, just please proceed, because it is already telling over here. See, if you good with that, so you can just proceed. Yes, I can proceed. And once you proceed, now see they are asking to, okay, change to that, plan mode to act mode. So simply you can just click on that. So here I can see application is properly built and running on this listening port. So if I can see the project structure, so now see what are the changes actually they made. So they made changes only that over here in MVC layer, right? And also little bit change, I can see this program.cs file. What are the changes over here? Okay, this is MVC, part of that MVC. So yeah, I think all the changes related to MVC application. And if I go to here, yeah, this is new project, and here there's the correct created all that, you know card, home, and all that view they were just created. Also I can see all that models got created over here. And if I see that controller, so all that controller also got created as a card controller, product controller, and all. So yeah, I think it is pretty much good. And also see all that controller itself using, this mediator R, that which can interact directly, indirectly actually, not directly, the other layers like application layers. So I think we are good. And yeah, one thing actually I want to check, like what is the database, because I just asked to actually use the similar web API thing, so might be they are taking the same database. So I can check in this application the JSON, yeah, they are using the same database whatever actually previously I have, right? So yeah, I think this is for my server database, which is we are using for hosting my web API in last time. So for ensure that uh yeah, I think we can use same database, right? And also if required, actually we can use our local one, because we can ensure whatever that new application we are trying to build, right? Definitely we require that migration and all on the first time, right? So I don't see any migration plan over here, I guess. So on initially there is a no migration, but yeah, in this on that layer actually itself, in the infrastructure layer, I think we have that. So yeah, what I'll do, I'll use that, that our local connection first, and we can check, okay, like what we have and it is working or not. So then we will we use the server connection. So let me just replace my local connection. So this is my local connection. This is my server name. Yes, I just missed that server, I guess, here. Yeah. So let me try to add that server. Yes. So now I'm good that, and if I want to run, so yeah, it's already running, so I can just simply click on that. So once I click, see, and I clicked our URL, so it is just automatically migrate, right? This migration happen, and already is that database is available, everything is available. So that's why it is just giving this query, because it is just first query. So if you first time, and also if you want to change that DB, definitely you need to migration. Okay, so yeah, that also I'll do that, because of I don't want to use the same database as we are using as a web API, right? So I'll just use that different database, so my that we can use for my web application, right? So now go back here, open it URL. So now see, I'm able to see the same data, whatever the data like categories in this existing database. And this is nicely actually just create that online shopping app in the MVC. And there's a couple of section like home section, product section, cart section, and order section. Perfect. And also it has the two order system, like two order previously. If I go to the details, perfect. Now see how actually look and feel, over here, like order is automatically working, and all the functionality also is working. So yeah, go with that home. And if I just browse this product, so I can browse, but I'll just try to add that item. Okay, yeah, I just add this item, continue shopping, add that another item, yeah, it's got edit, and go back, add another item, yeah, it's got it edit. And if I want to check out, now if I just check out, now see, it is perfectly designed, properly, that invoice order and the proper design. And yeah, order got placed also, see, it's got placed, but it is not asking any customer here, but yeah, it is just taking just default one. That is fine. And if I go to that orders, so go back here orders, and this new orders got created. And if I go to here, oh my, awesome. So see, the proper order is got created along with their item and all. So yeah, I think that pretty much good over here, right? Yeah, so I also we can just make it more attractive look and modern design and all, so that we will do. But before that, actually what I'll trying to do over here, I'll just fix that, I use that new database, so that I can just create a migration and all, right? So for that, what I'll do, I'll just go back to here and simply close that my application first. And then instead of this, not AI clean architecture, I'll just make a name, for example, AI clean architecture. Okay, so I just make it name MVC DB, right? And I want to see, I don't think it have that capability to auto migration, but yeah, let me check. If I just run this application, what happened? Okay, it's cool now, it's running. And if I just run this guy, yeah, definitely it got failed, because of that, there is no initial migration happen over here. So yeah, that's why it's failed. See, this is just failing because the database it's not available. Okay, so for migration, actually you can migrate itself over there. Like if we can ask, okay, just to uh, initial migration. So yeah, I think that is the perfect way to avoid this exception and all. So let me implement that. So go back to my here, and here I just asked, okay, so yeah, I can just ask, okay, please implement migration if does not exist in the startup in the application, and hit enter. Okay, so I can see over here, see, they just add migration. Okay, that implementation of migration, and also they just run this application automatically. And once you run this application, so it's just got created all the tables and everything over here, right? And now here I can that proceed over that. And if I want to show you how they just build that migration, so go to that program.cs file. See, they just add apply migration over here if data exists, and this is the seed data, whatever the seed data, actually they just applied over here. So yeah, basically we are not using this in a production, but yeah, for the demonstration perspective I just use this one. So if that category is available, they will create, and they're just creating a scope, so it will just use that initial level only. Okay, so yeah, that is also fine now. And yeah, I can just run this application using this URL, and see, it is running perfectly, right? And if I want to add card, yes, this is perfect. Add this another card and then check out. So order got placed, right? Order 1 is placed because there is a no data and all. So go to that here and I'm able to see that order is there. Perfect. So now there's the features and everything is working fine now. What I'll do next, uh yeah, one thing I would like to check over here, like if I just close this, how that will be behavior. So if I just close that application and if I just run it again, and yeah, see again they just try to check that okay, is that migration is available. If not, then they will start. Yeah, that is cool. And if I run, perfect, now it's running. And if I go to that order section, yes, this previous order is available. Perfect, that means we are not losing any data. Okay, and now what I'll do next we will just modernize this UI. Okay, so for that we can go back to here. Okay, and here we will ask okay, okay, so what I am asking over here, so make it more attractive and modern UI design for all the pages. Additionally, make order tracking page such as a tracking look like what are the steps are currently my order and what are the steps are pending to deliver product in the order detail page. Okay, so that we are asking to okay, just little bit modification on order detail page, and as well as that make more attractive look in my all the pages. So let's see how they are make a modern design. Okay, so here I can see they just complete that implementation. And yeah, also it's got running and proceed while running. Yes, I can run because they just complete their documentations. So yeah, each time actually whatever we have implemented, so if it's successfully run or will success, so they just provide this implementation, and also they will give that documentation actually whatever they have done, right? So this is a nice feature, I guess. So here they just done okay, modern UI design, everything for this page, all this page, even order tracking system, they just make it these steps, all that is steps. Yeah, I think we are good. Let me run this application and see how that new design. Oh my god, so see that UI got changed like modern shop, and also that add everything over here, even that product also categories, just very nice, right? And yeah, so here I can see that real shop actually as like that. So all that icon is available. So if I just add new item, perfect, now see how cool look right over here. So yeah, continue shopping, add another one. So here that quantity, but yeah, there is a no increase and decrease quantity. Yeah, that we can ask, that is fine. But let me add another one. Yes, so I just added, and if I just proceed to check out, my god, now see order got successed. And once you ordered, so see these are that orders, and perfect. So this order already, this order number 2, it just directly render over here, and currently is a place the order, the processing ship and delivered, and this is nice. Okay, and also it is the print order. I don't know this will work or not. No, yeah, they're not working. So yeah, that is perfectly working fine, all as per our requirement and all, using the clean architecture. So yeah, that pretty much good over here. But in upcoming session, what we'll do, I will just deploy this application in a free hosting environment, like complete MVC application along with the clean architecture and the database. We will just deploy it in my free hosting environment. So that's all for this session. Thank you. Have a nice day, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.